Welcome back to Mass Music Radio, and I am joined in the studio today by a very special guest, the one, the only, Marquis Filthy. Marquis,
Yes,
welcome
sir.
back.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, man. Thank you.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you.
So, since the last time you were on the Mass Music Radio stream, a lot has happened, man, and
Yeah.
we got a show coming
A
up.
lot has happened in just
Oh,
6 months.
6
5
months, yeah. And it seems like it was this
Mhm.
quick, but yo, it's been a busy summer, man.
Yeah. First of all, before we even get to what I'm doing, last time we was just in the basement. Now we're in a real
Yeah.
fucking studio. So congratulations to you and the Mass Music, man.
Thank
Stepping
you,
it up,
bro.
man.
It's been busy, bro, but it's
Mhm.
been humbling. It's been fun. It's been a learning experience
Mhm.
above all else. But yeah, man, it's just been a great time. It's been a beautiful summer. Got a lot accomplished, and we have more work to do.
Yes, sir. Work's
Plain and
never done.
simple. So, tell me about this show. We got SummerSlam coming up.
So this Saturday, August 17th, 7 p.m. at the Mad Music Mill. I got my second annual SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
But this year we switching it up a little bit. If you're not familiar, for those who aren't familiar, I guess my branding is I basically brand on myself, like especially like visuals
Mm-hmm.
off of the Attitude Era in wrestling. So that's from
Yeah.
97 to 2001 when that shit was actually cool.
Right.
And I wanted to play on that a little bit since I'm already calling it SummerSlam, naming it after the pay-per-view. I wanted to put that on stage a little bit, so we actually have artists going up against each other this year, and just to make it more interactive, more fun, we got the crowd choosing the winners.
That's
no like
awesome,
judges
bro.
or nothing, just the crowd. So,
That's so fire, and like having a crowd that interacts with the show, because a lot of shows that I go to, it's just you're standing around, you know,
Mhm.
you're waiting. It's fun,
yeah,
but having it interactive is a new element. I like that.
Yes, sir.
And bringing it back to the Attitude Era, one of the first things that I recognized before we had even met was your logo, bro. The MF, Marquis Filthy.
You know
It's like
what's
the
crazy?
flipped WWF.
I did that shit on accident. Like, I can pull up. I'm not going to because it's gonna be embarrassing. But I could pull up a blog that I made freshman year, and I have cover arts of wrestlers. Like this is
Yeah.
this ain't no new shit. So I've always been into wrestling. But one day, I want to say 2015, 2016. I already graduated high school, blah blah blah. Getting all serious rap. I was bored on Photoshop. Saw the WWF logo. And was like, WF. What about MF?
Yep. When you flip this
I went
real
into
quick,
Photoshop.
ooh.
It took me like an hour, flipped it, and I was like, "That's my logo."
Ooh,
And
that's fire,
so
bro.
from there, I just been keeping like the wrestling shit close.
Yeah.
It's natural. I'm just really. You can ask this guy. I'm really
Mhm.
just into wrestling. Nothing else.
So bringing it back to SummerSlam, what is going to be different about it this time around? Because I remember you were telling me last time was epic.
Yeah, that was last time was my first ever like real show that I headlined. I gave the venue money, blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah.
But this time it's really just the way we're doing the show, the matchups and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Now, who can we expect to see there?
Alright, so this lineup is kind of crazy. We
Stacked, right?
Yeah. So first we have Macbeth.
Mm-hmm.
They're representing like the LGBTQ community, so we trying to open shit up for you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, more people. We have Naja Cash.
Mm-hmm.
We have Big Skulls, the legendary Tashawn Taylor.
Yep.
We got Yako all the way from Virginia. C4 the artist, he's been everywhere, and I feel like I'm forgetting somebody.
Uno.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Team,
Oh,
bro.
no, yeah,
The team.
that's my brother. So whenever
Hell yeah.
I'm somewhere, he's there. So
That's fire, bro. I'm excited, man. This should be one for the ages.
yeah, I hope this is my first time doing a show like this. So I hope it's good. We got DJ Washam hosting.
Shout out to Y Sham
Mhm.
one time.
Yeah,
That's fire, bro. Now it's at the Mad Music Mill out in Dorchester, right?
yeah, same spot as support your local artist.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, word. That's so fire, bro.
Yeah.
I love that spot too. It's very it has a homey vibe, bro.
Mhm.
Like, it's in the neighborhood,
Yep.
which is beautiful, and it's just all good times over there,
Yes, sir.
you know. And so, with that being said, after SummerSlam, what's the rest of your schedule looking like for the rest of the year?
SummerSlam. After SummerSlam, I'm about to disappear.
Yup.
I'm about to disappear. I gotta go finish my album, and I gotta just make sure when I drop this shit, like this got to be my breakout project.
Right.
So I got to put like all my energy into that and just make sure I make it happen.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah.
And the last time we spoke, I remember you had February in mind as like a not a I don't know if it was concrete. You don't have a date yet, but February was the vision. 2020.
February. We got a date now.
Ooh.
I don't want to give it out yet.
Yeah, keep it under wraps, bro.
February is my month. Filthy February.
Hell yeah.
So we definitely aiming to get like. I'm working on a lot of shit. Like I'm gonna have this is the first time I'm saying this publicly, but I'm gonna have a YouTube series coming out in February.
Oh really?
Yeah, just I don't see.
Yeah, we
don't
want to give away too many details, bro.
Yeah,
now speaking of YouTube, I was on your channel the other day and I saw the video from Miss Mack.
Oh.
Let's talk about that shit. That shit was cinematic, bro.
Yeah, we worked on that. We worked on it for months before we even had a date to shoot.
Really?
Just like planning out all the locations.
Yeah.
The camera work. Like I worked really hard on that shit. Like.
And it shows, man. That video was fire. Absolute fire.
Thank you.
And was it like an easy process shooting it? Because I know with like locations, you did it like at a pizza shop. There was also a scene in someone's house. Like, was it hard to coordinate that aspect?
Let me tell y'all, I want to say almost every pizza shop in Boston denied me except for that one.
Really?
Except for that one. I went three weekends.
Wow.
We went to pizza shops. There's a pizza shop that said, yeah, they'll do it. Then we went to come to shoot. And they're like, oh, the boss isn't here. You can't do it.
What?
People was like, no, you can't. So just trial and error. I had to let them know, first of all, this is a love song. I'm not going to be pulling up with like 50 motherfuckers and like, causing terror outside your fucking pizza shop. Like, it's going to be pretty smooth. So it took trial and error. But, yeah, I want to say we actually shot it in Airbnb.
Oh, really?
Actually, I want to say probably the Airbnb was probably the only smooth day.
Damn.
We did
Shout out to Airbnb one time, bro.
We did a couple reshoots. That scene you see with them kissing outside, we did that twice. It was cold as heck both times.
Oof.
Like, yeah, that video was a lot. So, shout out to Genty. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to Shanti. Shout out to this guy for helping out. Everyone who was a part of that. Thank you to everybody. Everybody who watched it, shared it, liked it. Appreciate you. Word.
And now, just want to bring it back to SummerSlam one more time. I saw a recent post that you said this is going to be the last one for a while.
Yeah.
And is there a reason for that? I feel like there's sort of like, it's like a slingshot. You're pulling back in order to launch forward. And I feel like this is like a bigger vision for it.
That's a good analogy. I didn't think about it like that. I like that. But just me as an artist, I'm also like trying to like just get myself on. When I do these shows, it's a lot. Like just keeping up with other artists and like making sure everyone's on the same page.
Right.
Money on the venue and the mics, and it's a lot. It's really a lot, and I have like a really huge vision for it. Like I want this to be like Rolling Loud level. Like I don't want it to just be a concert. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I got really big ideas to do SummerSlam. So in order for me to get there, I hate to say this, I'm really not selfish, but especially when it comes to like the whole music and like I want to see everybody win. That's why I do shows for like, you know what I'm saying, local artists and shit like that. But I got to focus on myself to get where I need to be.
100%, bro. So 100%.
That's what
I feel
I got to
that.
start doing.
And one of the things we were talking about with our team is like we see a lot of shows that the lineup is stacked. 8, 9, 10 artists. There's a show the next weekend with 12 artists.
Eesh.
And while that's great, like I love seeing people having the opportunity to perform. I think unless there's something like this where it's more than just a show, there's an experience, right? If it's just a show, it's tough to stand there for 4 hours and support people. But with this, I feel like this is a new element to the game, bro. Yeah. Because you're giving people something to do. Like they're coming to support their friends, and they're also like getting exposed to new artists. And I feel like it's a very well-rounded lineup too. Yeah,
this show that's one thing I noticed. Like doing these shows and like going to a few shows and shit. People leave. Like people start talking during performances. Like I want to make the crowd a part of the show with SummerSlam, and they are.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing SummerSlam.
Super fire. Super duper fire. So we have August 17th, Mad Music Mill. What time is it starting?
Doors at 7 p.m. So get there. early.
Yep. And there will be a winner. There'll be several winners.
Yeah,
it's a competition.
3 matchups, yeah.
3 matchups. Are we announcing the matchups? I think it's tomorrow, right?
Shit, we putting this out tomorrow. Let's do it right now.
Let's announce it. You heard it here first, baby. So who's getting matched up?
All right. So damn, I'm really saying this. All right. So we're gonna have Tashawn Taylor going up against Big Skulls.
Ooh.
And Yako versus C4, and Naja Cash versus Macbeth.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is about to be fire, bro.
Yes.
I'm very excited. Yes, if you're going to join us, it will be Saturday, August 17th, Matt Music Mill, 7 p.m. in Dorchester. Marquis, thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for helping me promoting shit like that.
Always, bro. Always. And stay tuned. Mass Music Radio. Bang, bang.